Hey folks, welcome back to the Sorcerer. So today we're back in game. I'm back on vacation still, and didn't want to have this happen while we were on vacation, but it is what it is, and I get a little free time here, so wanted to show you stuff in case you're interested in picking up Platinum Minnie at some point. And that is, she's in the store. Of course, so is Evil Queen. But Platinum Minnie is in the store if I can find her. Not there. Not there. There. $30, 50 shards. You can buy up to 150 of her. So you can basically get her to 5 stars. And in fact, I just ran up against somebody that bought 5 of these, which means they spent $90. And they had her at 5 stars. And, okay. You know, you also get the stamp for the stamp thing, which I use. But also you can use gems to buy Platinum Mini packs. The random drop. You know, if you wanna play Whale or Fail. If any of you know what that is, you can play Whale or Fail with Platinum Mini by just buying them. You know, you could probably buy the $90 pack, and then you can play Whale or Fail with the 1,000 shards and get that pretty far. If not, you could buy the $20 pack and get 10 more shards of Platinum Mini, along with a bunch of energy. You know, you're getting your. I'll just go in here and show you what's in this pack if it'll let me. Did I freeze? That'd be awesome if I froze. I don't know if I did. Okay. I guess it just took its time to show me. Yeah, you get 1,500 in it of all the energies. It looks like you get 100 of those guys, and this is better. This is a better value than this pack was back when Platinum Mickey came out. I mean, not when Platinum Mickey, but Frankie and Lily, which I bought back in the day. It's $20. You know, so these aren't horrible packs. And then you do get the incentive of getting the stamp card, which I've not used at all. But if you're not interested in that, I'll take you and show you something. Now, I've started doing PvP all day, as I'm just sitting here, taking a break a little bit. And first I thought it was a damage leader. So I thought it was doing damage in the campaign stuff. And it's not. You just have to use them in events, which means you cannot. It says earn. So it says earn points by dealing damage with sensational 6 characters. So it says that it's a damage leaderboard. The thing is, it's not. Or is it? Because I've used these guys in PvP, and I don't know what's going on because I've used them in PvP, and I think I ran up against this guy in PvP. Pretty sure it's this guy, and yeah, you can see here that the team that he's using in PvP right now. I just ran up against this guy, and this was the exact same team that he used, and he beat me. Why? Because it's not like, because I don't, I'm working on gearing these guys up, but you know, my sensational 6 is not there, and I'm not going to use them with Edna, which I do understand that Edna would be a good team to use, and maybe I will, because I think I just got her to 8. So the team's not going to be nearly this good, but if I can get a little bit more utility, the problem is I'm wondering if I'm going to have to, and so we'll just see what some of these other people are doing with their teams. This guy's already got Jack open, so this guy's a total Kraken. But yeah, this guy's a total He's got a total Gear 9 team. It's only level 80, which is good, but because if it was level 90, it'd be just insane. But that's well, hello there. That's a total. Well, hello. And I'll just show you some of these other guys that I'm running up against. This is somebody who's using Tiana. Doesn't have a leadership, I don't think. Probably just using the standard Donna leadership, but you can tell they probably use Tiana on their PvP team because everybody else on the team is low. And this is their PvP team, which is typical Lego soup where you just pour in everything. And I'm up 14. In case you're wondering, but we'll take a look here at the number 5 player. Same thing. I may have just played this. No, I did not. But very similar team. People just putting in their sensational 6 with a really good control character. Control by that's Edna. That's your what's her name, of course? Your Snow White, of course. And then we'll come down here, and this guy's basically doing what I'm doing. I'm using this guy. I don't understand how this guy is above me. Because my team is so much better than that guy. But then again, I'm using Pluto and I'm not using Goofy. And maybe it's just because I need to fall further in PvP, but I keep using these guys in PvP, and all it's like is all I'm doing is getting 300 damage a pop, and it's a little annoying. So we'll go down here and we'll come to right here and we'll see what happens here. But yeah, this is just a Lego team, which happens to have Mickey on it, which is I can't. It's fine. It is what it is. This one's got. I don't know where this guy got. This guy must have used it in PvP. I used mine in the Expedition, and I thought it was going to work well for me, but it just has not. And so I'm going to jump here. Of course, I got to reclaim because it's noon again. So of course we're gonna make you claim stuff that you probably don't even care about, which I don't. And so now that we have this, I'm gonna try something else. I don't want to try PvP. What we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into a regular campaign. We'll jump into a hero campaign, so they can use the entire team. And we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna go out here to this last node. It is kind of a last node. It's not a very strong node, but we'll try it nevertheless. And I don't want to autoplay it, obviously. We'll just go in here. And this is the team we're using. I'm going to take off this. We're going to try to see if we can get a damage buff with Simba here. And we're probably going to run through this pretty fast, but we'll try and see what happens here. I'm not very optimistic that it's going to go well. But maybe we get lucky, because all I'm doing is I'm just doing my matches, and I'm getting basically the equivalent of a participation trophy, just by playing, because I'll get in here, see I'm doing damage, so I'm doing 3,000, I just did 10,000 damage, I just did, 13, 14, 30,000 damage, you would think, but I don't know. It's I don't understand how this is calculating damage, because you'll see it here after we beat this. It's on auto. My people they're just doing their thing. My calculations, that's somewhere in the neighborhood of at least 50,000. Now we get Disneyland Forever. Well, watch. Did I get anything for that? Nope, not really. I got 300 participation. is what I got, right? So I was at 2,600. And so we'll come out of this now, and we'll just check. Just go back into the PvP events, and we'll check to see what I got, because it was 2,600. Now I'm at 3,100. So I did 500 damage. And so I don't know how that is calculated. I don't know how that was calculated at all. But you can see my PvP team here that we can use. Basically not going to be able to do a whole lot. We'll throw some levels on them. Make the team slightly more usable. We'll go in and see if we have any more luck in PvP. And I'm just going to pause while I do that real quick. Alright, we're ready to jump back into PvP. I just added, all I did was add a couple levels to Minnie. And just switch at our stones. Real quick, I do want to try this. But go away. I just love that when you're doing stuff and you're like, oh, the thing here. I've even saw somebody use, well, we're going to try Edna. We're going to switch out spells. We're just going to use buff spells to try to get more damage. And I have no idea if it's going to work at all, but we'll try it, see what happens. Everybody here is I should say everybody beside Minnie is gear 8. And if you've not familiar with the reason, well, because I leveled all my stock Incredibles. That being everybody beside Edna and Syndrome, 2 gear 9, and then I just finished the gargoyles, and I don't know. I don't feel like this is gonna go well for us, because this is typical Lego soup team, and I just feel like we're gonna get annihilated. I'm not even sure we're gonna get much of a chance here. And so I'm struggling with how exactly does this work, because it's a damaged leadership. But it's not, because you would think that just by doing that, I'm going to get 15,000 damage just by doing that. And we'll do all this. We'll blow everything we have here and see what this does for Daisy, which is, for Minnie, which was not enough, which was nothing. But based upon what Mickey did, you would think I would be getting 15,000. I don't think that that's going to happen at all. Because just like I showed you, and so I'm like perplexed. How does this even work? I don't know how this works, because I didn't get 15,000. I got 400 out of that, and so I'm like, what am I missing? What's going on? I really don't understand what's going on with this leadership, with this thing at all, because I've used it in Club Expedition, where you think I would get a ton. I've used it in PvP, where you think I would get something. I've used it in regular campaigns, where I'm not getting anything. And so, the only thing, I don't know. Is it just, because do I just willy-nilly put Platinum Mickey on my team, because my Platinum Mickey he's still baseline, and we'll go back in here again and we'll look at this top team, this guy who's this total Kraken. This is his team. I just ran out a version of this that's lower, but it's like, I'm not going to get to use this at all. And I do not understand it. And it's like, I just don't get it. when because the only thing I'm getting is that this is a participation type thing. and like I said, I've used it in Club Expedition. You saw me use it in regular campaign, regular grand campaign. There is maybe one other thing we could use, and that is try to do this, where we go into the last note of the grand campaign. I don't know how this would be different, but maybe it is. Maybe we stumble upon this. But we'll go out here to, the hardest node in the grand campaign out here. After I've done all this, and we'll do this gadget node, which is level 70, and we'll run through and we'll see what happens, and maybe things change. I have no way of knowing. We're gonna take Pluto out, and because Pluto, I'm gonna. So I told you, I think the other day, I think I'm gonna level these because I just finished my last project, or the project that I was working on, which is Goliath, and because I'm done with all the gargoyles, and all I need for them is just to get the abilities built up for those guys, um, and I've got all of the summoner suits with the exception of Vanellope leveled up. Pretty sure, yeah, Vanellope, because I think I took Max. Maybe Max is only 8, but Vanellope is still 7. But I'll show you them. Like I said, I'll show you them when we get home. So we're gonna try this and see what happens. So you would think I would be getting, just based upon damage, because if this is a true damage leaderboard, why am I not getting more than I am? But and it's like I don't know if it's a bug. I don't know if there's an update available, which could be. And so, if there is, then perhaps I need to check, because we've done how much damage so far? That was 30,000 at least there, if not more. And now I just need to take this down and just have them use basics, so I don't waste. So I don't waste a special while Maui's got his invulnerable on, and let's go ahead and buff them. And whose ability's next? Okay. No, let's just use the basic, because I don't want to risk her kill. Oh, that'll work. Maybe. That got me another 500. I don't understand this at all. Because I don't think I can auto and still get that. No. So you have to be in and you have to be actually doing the damage. Well, what am I missing? Because I'm hitting these people for more than it's asking me for. And so what I'm going to try to do now is I'm going to go out and see if there's an update. I'll be back. Alright, I'm going to come back. We're going to try this one last time. I have not been able to figure anything out. But I did just update some ancillary. This should be a win. This is a team to get you going. I'm gonna manually play this one myself, so that I don't waste the basics, and so that I can get hopefully a Disneyland Forever to wipe the team out on turn 3. So we're gonna take it very slow. I'm just gonna use basics. We're not gonna supercharge anything until Disneyland Forever comes up, and then we'll see what happens. But if I do end up wiping this team out, it is what it is, I guess. So we're not going to try to overcomplicate things. We're just going to basic on hook. Okay. And then Mickey's get the follow-up. That's fine. I'm not going to use the anything else. We're just doing this. Nope. Still nothing big, just basics all around. Not trying to do too much, not trying to do, if Ariel can get the basic off in the back, if she can get the heal off in the background, that's great. We're just basicing, nothing big, waiting for Disneyland forever. Not gonna try to get too ahead of ourselves or anything. I'm not trying to use anything else to call an assist, to call a counterattack. That's fine. That's probably a bad news. Going after Daisy, we're just still basicing. I didn't even do that. Mainly because it didn't give me a chance to. And then we're getting counterattack from Donald. Do I have Disneyland Forever up? No, not yet. I'm just gonna basic and hope I have enough juice. Now let's supercharge Donald and see if we can get the wipeout here. Did that get us more? What is going on with this? That was a final move. That should have been 20,000 at least. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't think I'm doing this wrong. I've used this in PvP losing. That was a PvP win. I didn't do anything beside basic until the final wipeout move where I used Donald's heavy hit there. I feel like I'm just gonna be sitting here pushing play, for whatever reason, and just letting this run over and over, because that's what I'm seeing here, is that nothing is working. That I just need to sit here and just let this run, just let it keep going, and just keep, every time because, I could climb to over 71,000 by doing this, but it would take me probably, if I just kept playing over and over and over and over all day with this team, it would take a while. But if that's what I need to get it done, to do it this way, that's what we'll do. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. This is a live player. So let's just put an auto. And we're going to see how this live player takes it. And, maybe I get lucky. Maybe I get a good score. Maybe I don't. I probably won't even win this because it's Legos, but who knows. Maybe get lucky. But I'm definitely going to end the video here because, but the basic thing is everybody above me is a whale. I've not, I did not play. I didn't, my DSA team, my Sensational 6 is free to play. I did not pay for it at all. And neither is my Incredible team. So, and, this person might be the same way. I don't know. But, I'm not the person to be like, oh, hey, I'm gonna use this move right here because I can. Maybe I get lucky. Maybe I lose the thing. I don't know. I totally don't know what's going to happen here. Maybe Edna, I don't know. I don't think I have a chance of winning. And, I I think I should get a good score out of this. Whether I do or not is, I don't know. No. Another 500. You can't make this stuff up, guys. This is just a joke, in my opinion. I don't know how it ended up, but that's going to be it for me. If I can find my thing, which I think I'm going to have to back out of this. There it is. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Let me know what you think. I'll talk to you later.